the young lady who used to stay here and sleep here at night, she was visiting here a couple of years ago, maybe it was last year, and she was telling me about when she used to be here. And she said there was a spirit here.
Okay.
A young woman.
They have had reports of people looking up at this window here and seeing a woman standing. This room has an odd feel to it.
Okay, so earlier we set some of like the alphabet cubes that kids play with. We set them in the room over here, the little teaching area, and we put out enough letters to spell Paul or Holly, but there's only 2 L's, so it would have to choose. We skewered them and curious if they've changed.
The temperature has gone down to 20, now down, sort of moving down to 19.9, so we're under 20. So that is a temperature drop of 3 degrees in about 10 or 11 minutes. And I consider that, wow, major wash of cold. Like just, all right, so how long ago, we're back in the basement, you went up to investigate something, what, 4, 5, 6 minutes ago?
Yep.
You'll notice 2 things. One, I have sleeved up, which is part of the Paul maneuver when it starts to get really cold. And 2, let's find out just 4 minutes later what the temperature is, because when you left, it was 19.9, which was down from 22.9 just a couple minutes before. Let's see what it is now. 18.4. So it has dropped 1.5 degrees in the, say, 5 to 6 minutes that you were up investigating the sound of the voices. And that is a drop of 1.6, 2.8, 4.4 degrees over a period of about 15 to 20 minutes, which now it's down to 18.3. It is just continuing to go down. So I feel like a sportscaster. I'm a ghost sportscaster, say, reading out a score or statistics or whatever. But I have armored up here with my shirt, and I'm glad. It was a very hot day today. I'm sort of glad I came dressed for it. I thought I was overdressed, but it turns out I might be underdressed in terms of staying warm. So we're going to continue to monitor this. I'm going to stay down here and continue to try and make contact. I think this might be something, and we'll see where it goes. But I might call you down every now and then to let you know it's even colder than it was 5 or 10 minutes beforehand. So there we go, 18.3. And I'm going to try and see if there's a spirit here, if they can drop it to 17.5. Because you know what? 17.5. That's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to see if it can, 18.2. 17.2, I'm going to try and get it to drop it another full degree in, let's say, 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, come back down, we'll see where we're at, but we're at 18.2 now, and so let's see if we can get it down to 17.2 in 10 minutes. Let's see if we can keep this ghost temperature train going. This is exciting, unless we're dealing with something that means us harm, in which case, not good, but I'm sure we're fine, probably. Right, team? Fine? Good? All right. All right. So, you're back. What was it the last time? 17.9?
Mm-hmm.
What are you, 10 minutes maybe?
Yeah, maybe not even that.
Maybe not even? 16.8. So...
What?
Yeah. 3.2, I'm doing my math, basic math, 2.9, 6.7. That is over a 35% drop in temperature within half an hour since I've been down here. And it's just continuing to drop. One really cool thing or interesting thing happened. So it was stuck at 17.5, and I kind of went away I said, I'm going to go away for 5 minutes. It said 17.6. When I come back, I want to see if you can get it down to, whoa, a lot of cold there. Get it down to, I guess you don't like me telling this story, get it down to 17. So it's part of my thing to try and get it down. Went away for 5 minutes, came, whoa, more cold. Whoa, do you feel that, either of you?
I don't feel anything.
All right, stand here. Film me coming the other way. See if you get anything coming at you this way. So let me know if you feel anything. And so nothing happened. I came back after 5 minutes, and it was stuck at 17.5. It had gone down 0.1, which is statistically insignificant. So I talked to the room a little bit for a minute or two, and then I said, look, you're still at 17.5. Is it something I said? Or is that number significant? Were you born in the 1750s? Boom. Blue light on the temperature thing, like just lit up like a Christmas tree. And whoa, okay. So maybe we're dealing with something or someone that was born in the 1750s, which would put them in your 50s or maybe early 60s, around the time of the War of 1812, certainly around the time of the privateering era, when the soldiers would have been here. So we're down to 16.7 now, and I keep like these floods of cold coming at me.
Are you still feeling them?
Oh yeah, no, they're getting more and more pronounced.
I haven't felt a single thing while standing here.
Wow, because when I was standing just there, it was like a wave. This is my thing, it happens to me, but I think I was speculating earlier when I was talking to whatever's down here, that maybe this is how they communicate with me. Maybe this is my thing, and they communicate with different people or interact with them in ways that they're familiar with, and my familiarity with coal goes back to my earliest days of ghost investigating. So maybe that's my thing, I don't know. But yeah, I've been experiencing that, and so that doesn't actually bother me anymore unless it starts to strangle me. What bothered me a little bit is when I walked away from it, and the CCTV will probably pick this up. I was going to go away for 5 minutes, I was going to stand back there. Now, back here, it's pitch dark, can't see a thing. I wound up sitting on the stairs after about 35, 40 seconds, because when I went back in there, and I stood in the darkness, it was as if somebody took a cocoon of cold, put it over me, and then started tightening it behind me, like, ugh. So I felt my shoulders tighten and everything, and I thought, nope, done, can't see a thing, this is really bad. So I came out and sat on the stairs and no problemo. So I'm not keen on going back in there because of that, but also the fact there's no light back there. So it was really weird, and as I was standing there, I was thinking, I wonder if what's down here is benevolent, nothing, or malevolent, and that's when, so hence, whoa, cold. I might trade with Holly. I'm thinking the attic is warmth would be good right now, so that's when I sat down over there. So rambling stream of consciousness, this is what I do. You can attest to this. I've been kind of logy all day, like, I'm a low energy day. But weirdly enough, as it gets colder and colder down here, and I get not attacked, but certainly buffeted by waves of cold, and placed in a thing, a veneer, like a bag, a condom, I don't know what you want to call it. I was going to use casket. Not a good C word, don't want to use that word. Something enveloped me over there, and I didn't stick around to find out what, so I sat on the stairs.
You know when you're in the dark and you can kind of see,
Yep.
but then sometimes you can't,
Yeah.
and there seems to be that darker than dark?
Yep.
I could have sworn, because I could kind of see the outline of this post right here.
Right. Because you got to post to post two things to kind of be a thing.
Exactly. Just, it went away for a second.
The post, as if
And
something,
it came back as if something walked in front
something like,
of it. Yeah.
oh,
All right, I'm going to turn this off again.
all right. Even if you see something this time, let my eyes acclimate too, because that was pretty
totally.
quick.
Dude, like, I'm seeing stuff right in front of me.
Really?
Like, I am not comfortable right now.
All right, don't worry, that's me.
Yep.
So something right where, oh my God, this is weird.
I can see you.
Really?
Yeah, I can see your arm going.
Here, okay, I can see my arm going now too. My eyes are,
Dude.
what, careful if you're gonna move, what?
No, I can't. I don't think I can move.
What? What?
There's just fucking movement right here.
All right, stay there. It's always nails in the ceiling.
It's like something standing right in front of me.
All right, hold on.
That time it was closer.
Turn the lights off.
Oh, God.
Can you see me? Wait for it.
No.
Okay. Can you see the posts or anything?
Yeah.
But you can't see me?
No.
All right, that's not good. So you're going to get some light in your face here.
It's fine.
All right, so we're down here, and what's just happened to you?
Okay, so we were standing there, and I was seeing stuff when we turned the lights off. Like, I know darkness, and eventually when you're in the dark, it'll adjust to whatever available light is down here. Now, down here is darker than dark, but there's just enough light that I can kind of see some of the posts here, and it's fine. And the second we turned the lights off, I just saw these posts fully, not fully, but as much as I could, just enveloped in shadow. That's why I turned the light on. So I come over here for some idiotic reason, and the second we turn off the light, and I haven't felt cold since since I came down here the second time. My heart's still racing. The second I turned off the light, it just shoulder to shoulder all the way to my lower back, cold chills. Nowhere else in my body, as if somebody was just breathing down my neck.
Yeah, that's what I felt over there. And it started like that, and then it comes down right from the top, and in my case, it really tightened up. So I felt like it was constricting me, but it started and came down. And like for me, it was like the whole thing, almost like almost pushing you down. Now, I haven't seen anything down here like you have, but I've experienced stuff like that before. Shadow people, just got a little bit of cold. Shadow got a lot of cold.
Sorry, I'm just gonna walk towards you to see if I feel a draft or something.
Yep.
I've got nothing.
Oh, great. It's tag teaming us.
Should we ask stuff?
Probably. I mean, that's what ghost hunters do. I mean, the temperature hasn't dropped. It's settled at 16.4. So we've kind of reached, or not a plateau, but a sub-level, I guess. I mean, all right, here, I'll try a couple things. I'll turn mine off. Oh, I'm almost tempted to go get Ghost Box. This would be a good Ghost Box time.
We should. Why don't you ask the questions first, then we'll...
Yeah. All right. So, if there's something or someone down here, first question, are you from here? That is to say, native to this place, to this building's past? Is it something, in other words, that was here before we got here? And we, whoa.
What?
Cold.
Around the neck?
Yes. Oh, God. No, it couldn't be. No, that wouldn't. No, never mind.
I feel like you have a theory that you need to share.
No. Has something to do with Clippy. All right, folks won't know what I'm talking about.
What has to do with Clippy?
Clippy is a clothespin that I brought from the house in Yarmouth we've stayed at twice now. The first time, the Yarmouth jail. I'm sure this is unrelated, but remember in the Yarmouth jail, I called forth the spirit of Tom Hutchings?
You brought it with you to the Yarmouth jail? You had Clippy on you?
Yeah. Clippy and I have traveled since Yarmouth. Holly hates it. It's just a
I'm
little...
starting to hate it.
It's just a little, it's a little thing I got to sort of go to Holly, hey, I'm Holly, I'm Clippy. But yeah, okay, I feel fine now, or fine-ish, I guess. And the temperature's actually gone up a little, 16.5 now. So it's sort of starting to move back up. Right, back to my original question, which led to the, are you from here? Or, finishing that thought, did we bring you with us?
I'm going to ask a similar question because maybe we're forcing a bit of a narrative on it. Mm-hmm. Did you follow us here?
Oh.
Shoulders and neck.
Cold.
Shoulders
head,
and neck.
Head. And I'm going to go pro here. I'm not going to go pro here. That's funny. I'm not going to lower it. I'm going to keep doing what my job is, but I've got it around my head. Like.
It just felt like, when somebody, when an adult, when you're a kid, comes behind you, puts their hand on your shoulders, or has a reaffirming touch.
Oh, more cold. Yeah, I know exactly what that feels like.
That's exactly what I have again right now.
Yeah. You haven't read that chapter in my book about Chesky Crumlove,
I
have
haven't
you?
read your book because I'm...
That's my thing, cold, cold, cold. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, thank God.
I can see your skin, like, as if you're cold.
Yeah. No, like goosebumps, I suppose, or whatever.
Right up your neck.
I don't even know if I'm recording myself now. It's like, wah.
Should we, as much as I don't want to...
Flee?
Since I started the show, I feel this really possibly dumb... Oh, God, as soon as I said that. I feel this really dumb need to continue asking questions, even though I want to get out of here. So, I reluctantly am going to ask you, should we try Ghostbox?
Yeah. I don't actually want to use Ghostbox because Ghostbox might give us an... Whoa. Like, look at this. I'm wearing a shirt and a vest, and it's the middle of July, and even though we're in a basement, I'm freezing right now.
I have a grip on my left shoulder.
Ugh.
Like, it's...
All right,
The muscle's tense.
This is a retreat, but not a defeat. We're coming back by ourselves because I think this is more cold, cold, cold. All right, but we're just going to watch our heads back out slowly at this moment and get Ghostbox. Whoops. This is what temporary retreat looks like. We'll be back.
I have to join in your shenanigans.
No, that's all right. Did you get our audio from the previous shenanigans?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
I'm glad you're laughing.
slightly laughing at your poor. Sorry.
Just give me what, this thing's fickle.
Spiders. All right.
So you had a look on me that seemed like it was familiar.
Huh? Me?
You looked at me like everything I was saying was familiar.
Yeah, no, I've been there, done that. Have the T-shirt.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Where can I stand up?
Well, that's a good question. Oh man, we could have like really hurt ourselves on those things. Good to know. Yeah, if you're in the shot, Chelsea, that's fine. All right. So we're back in the basement, and just for the sake of really being able to feel something, I'm going to de-armor a bit.
It's not a bad idea. I'm actually going to take my hat off.
I would, but I think we all know why I'm not going to do that. Nobody wants to see that. Besides, that's not doing me any good, and it's the one thing if I do bang my head that protects my head. So we've got Ghostbox, and we've been seeing stuff and all this sort of stuff, experiencing stuff. So we're going to see if we can have a conversation now with whatever.
Whoever, whatever. So the idea with this is that it will sweep through basically every frequency and channel it possibly can. And the idea or the theory is that if we connect with something that wants to connect with us, as I get cold chills throughout my entire left arm, which is holding the ghost box, in theory, it will use the words that it can find back towards us to answer the questions or to say what it wants to say.
Right. Like if I was to say, "Are you Dylan Garland?" it might go, yes.
Exactly.
And I have a K2 meter here, which
Yep.
I have engaged.
And we have the ED over here, which is at a constant 16.6.
So great. It's
Yeah.
leveled off after a drop of about 6 degrees in half an hour.
Okay. Everything in my body's telling me not to do this.
Okay, so we got some activity. So here's what's going to happen if you're here, whoever's here. Let's try the benevolent ones first. Let's see, soldiers from the... All right, we'll just question them. Are you a British soldier down here?
Did you say oui? Like French oui? Okay, let's...
You've talked to Dylan, me, and Holly so far. Jim and Chelsea have gone pretty much unscathed. Is tonight the night you want to make contact with either Jim or Chelsea, I still feel a little cold.
Is that you making the cold?
Can you speak in something other than random gibberish? Can you form a word, or 2 words, or 3 words, or even a sentence?
Let me just try something new. Is there somebody here with us right now? Is there something here with us right now?
It's like it's got 2 little eyes and 2 flashing. That's weird. Is there anything malevolent down here with us right now? Do you mean either Dylan or myself or Chelsea any harm?
Did you hear somebody as if they were yelling from far away, run? Mm-hmm. You heard that too. That wasn't just me.
No.
That wouldn't have been a radio. That sounded like somebody going, run.
Yeah.
You felt cold chills?
Yeah.
That's never happened before that I know of. Uh-oh.
That is, yeah, you know when you said that? 2 seconds after I saw something behind there, that pillar.
There?
Okay, so the
Because
way...
you've seen something there before.
Yeah, the way it looked like as if a face looked at me and just hid behind that corner.
Like, hi, Dylan.
Yep. And then 2 seconds later, Chelsea says, I just felt cold.